not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense.
Here's Goff. He goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Andrew Billings able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2. Well,
180.
Goff now looking to throw. That throw taken in by Jameson Williams. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you say, listen, we're going to sell the go. Just go, and let's see who's faster.
And he's going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3-and-out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the 1st down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got my cover. Oh, he just snuck out there. And
there he goes, left side. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 61 yards. And the Lions are once again back in front. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. As they've got it as we resume action. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And now they'll shift things around. They go here with a former Lion, DeAndre Swift. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 15-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. You see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot. Backed up. In motion goes the tight end. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Williams looking to do it himself. Targeting more, and he's got it on the crossing pattern. Give it 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And Lions will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Goff going to move his guys around a bit. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
DC! What's that?
Now Goff. That'll be caught by St. Brown. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Value 3.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25.
Lions, 1st down.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Looking to throw is Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A 7-yard
Moore, the man in motion.
Second and 3 at the 25-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. He'll go down as a gain of 6. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Well, it looks like they'll move things around here. They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
2nd and inches.
Once again, it's Swift.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
A 7-yard gain. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Nick Robertson on the stop. It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And the deficit will hold pat at 13.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
To throw is Goff. That pass caught. It's Williams. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. A big play there for Detroit. 43 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Now Goff. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Dominique Robinson, the one who got in there to drop him.
3rd and 15.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
180. Ric Flair. 11. Go, 12. Go. 14. 14.
They're going to look to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Bates' kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
This is what they're going to need more of. It's the 3rd quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a 1st down.
From the gun, here's Williams. He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Williams. This will be caught downfield by Moore.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 36 yards on the play. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
First down, Chicago.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Williams with a little touch pass forward. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass going to turn into a loss.
At the Lions' 21-yard line.
Throwing again here, Williams. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now at Ford Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions. It's a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go. Here's Williams. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
2 yards.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Another run for Gibbs here. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop? Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 77 yards. And the Lions have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. 3rd time's the charm on the extra point as he gets this one to go. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
46-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
Sheds off the tackle. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And that is over the back line of...